Woo. Woo. It's getting colder right now, but it's not as cold as my heart. I just came to say that I failed. I failed, y'all. I didn't get it done. I didn't get it done. Was I compromised a little bit? Maybe. Did I have a little hip flare up? Maybe. Was I a little sick? Did I have a little sniffles? Did I have some cold stuff going on in my chest? Maybe. Did I shortness of breath a little bit? Maybe. Was I out of sorts going into the trial? Maybe. No excuses. I didn't get it done. I did not get the job done. It don't matter what you could possibly say. I failed. I flopped. I didn't get it done. And I gotta wear this, and I gotta be real, and I gotta tell it to you straight. I'm not gonna BS. I'm not gonna tell you that, you know, I had all of these things going against me, or that they had favoritism going on, or whatever. No. Nah, there's nothing to say. The only thing I can say is I lined it up. I was out there on the field. I did everything right up to that point. I wanted another chance, because last year I blew my hamstring. I didn't get it done last year. I tore my hamstring running a 40-yard dash, and that tore my heart a little bit, but I knew I had another chance. So I waited. I tried to go out in the fall, but they didn't have the trials in the fall. Why? Because it's college football. It is what it is. They was happy with their team. There was nothing for me to say. There was nothing for me to do. You know, it is what it is. So I was working the job. I worked basically all of last year pretty much. I'm still working right now, but I worked, right? But in the meantime, I had to keep my skills up to par, you know? Now, could I have been better or more diligent on that? Maybe, maybe not. Could I have done more training sessions? Maybe, maybe not. Could I have went to more King Myers-Hill? Could I have went to Grind Hard? Could I have went to other places? Could I have paid premium prices to make sure that I was my best self? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? You know? But at the end of the day, I did everything that I said I would. I never made no promises. I never claimed that I was automatically gonna do it. I'm gonna pause the video right here. And the truck passed. I mean, not the truck, the train. The train gone. So I get back to what I was saying, my little soliloquy. Alright, but look, so there's no excuses. There's nothing I could have did. I mean, there's everything I could have did, but there's also nothing I could have did to make things happen. And I didn't. Bottom line, there's nothing else to say. I didn't get it done. I had a job to do. I told y'all what I wanted to do. I made videos training for what I was gonna do. I proclaimed it. But at the same time, I never made promises that I was gonna do it. I said I was training to be a D1 athlete. Now, somewhere in that training, something happened. I don't know, maybe my focus was misplaced. Maybe I was worried about, you know, other things. I was worried about women. I was worried about, you know, my own feelings, or school, or whatever else comes with it, right? At the end of the day, I had one job to do. I lined it up. Was I bad? No. Was I good? They told me so. Was I good enough? No. Was I great enough? No. Were you good? Sure. Were you great? Not great enough. Were you top 3? No. Were you top 4? Maybe so. But were you top 3? No. No. So, I mean, there's nothing else to say right there. Like, I don't see where I totally messed up during the thing. But, you know, they had their opinions. They are the ones in charge. They're the ones in power. They are the D1 coaches. There's nothing for me to say. You know, I had an opportunity to try out. That's all I can ask for. It's not like I didn't have opportunities in the past to play football at college. I had a full ride D2 offer to Judson University. That was in my emails, even back in high school. I was to oblivious and too unaware of the fact that I was good enough to play college ball to begin with, to the point that I figured the only route I had was to just go in and walk on Charlotte. But I never took it seriously enough to even get into the politics of what it was like to have recruitment, to know what it was like other than just to be a try and wannabe story, you know? I never looked into what it was like to actually win, to get it done. I always wanted to be the little engine that could, because all my life everybody told me I was just a little engine that could. Niggas told me, you know what I'm saying, I'm a try hard, that I just wanted to lift weights, that I didn't want to play football, that I just wanted to be bigger, you know, that I wanted to get swole and stuff like that. I never gave a damn about doing any of that stuff. I always wanted to play ball. They told me from the day I jumped in there, I was 130 pounds soaking weight. They was like, hey son, you need to go lift some weight. You need to eat some protein. You need to get your weight up. You could play that linebacker position, but we need you to get that weight up. You need you to get in that weight room. So that's what I did. I listened to the coaches. I went into the weight room as a freshman, second half of my freshman year of high school, and I didn't leave because I knew that I needed to get bigger to survive my position, because I was an undersized linebacker. Why? Because I was used to playing front seven. Why? Because I never got used to playing anything other than front seven. When I was a little league player, all I did was play front seven. But in college, I'm not big enough to play front seven at all, by any means necessary. I am barely 5'10". I am barely over 180, 85 pounds, give or take, around there. I fluctuate, but there's nothing else to be said about that. I'm not playing a front seven position. My size, my genetics, the size of my wrists, you know, the size of my ankles, the size of my calf muscles, they wasn't gonna let me do that. I wasn't built for that. I was built to run. I was built to be free. I was built to jump high and to have stamina and to, you know, do like all the long-winded stuff, you know. I was meant to fly. I wasn't meant to be the most powerful, grittiest, strongest, big-boned athlete. That was never me. I'm not Samson. I'm more David than Goliath, you know, but I ain't David either. I got the rocks with me. The rocks is in my body. It's in my heart. It's in the power of God. It's in the peace of God within. That's where it is. So, all that being said, all my failures being said, I'm not scared to come out here and tell you about it, because it's just me and it's what I did, and I gotta own up to it no matter what. And I'm gonna be real until it's over. Death before dishonor. Like I said, death before dishonor. I'm not finna lie. I'm not finna cap. I'm not finna tell you, you know, oh, what was me? Oh, I should have made it. Oh, they hold me. Or oh, they didn't do justice or whatever. There's no such thing as any of those things. It's, did it happen or did it not happen? That's it. All of that other stuff, F your feelings, F your emotions. And I'm talking to myself when I say that. And if you get offended by anything that I'm saying right now, then it applies to you too. But look, it's a black and white world. It's cold. Even though we have a bunch of colors, at the end of the day, they all fall on the spectrum of brightness to darkness. All colors are black and white in the end. So that's it. It is what it is. I can have all my thoughts, my superfluous opinions. You know, I can do nothing right now. The point is, I can move forward. I can make this video. I can go in this gym. I can show you workout clips while I'm talking, which I probably will. You know, and I probably already started doing that before I've been talking about it. And I'm going to do it after and during me talking about it right now. And that's it. What else you want me to do? You want me to go cry? You want me to go get on knee pads and beg the coaches for another chance? You want me to be like, oh, I got a 3.1 GPA now. Maybe you should, you know, give me a look or something. Nah. There's no groveling. There's none of that. You do it. You put it to a man. You lined it up. And that was it. You got on that turf. You got on the grass. You went into position. And you had a chance to do it. And I didn't get it done for whatever reason. You know, whatever reasons those may be, it's none of my business, none of my concern right now. The concern is moving forward and finding something to fight. Something to fight for. And who knows, you know, my job right now is to stay as ready as possible. Is there a chance that I could play Charlotte football, or that I could play for Charlotte football in the future? Very, very slim to none. Obviously, I'm about to graduate not too long from now. Whether that's, pretty much at the end of the year in December, I will probably be walking the stage, right? So there's no sense in them taking a guy who's at the end of his college eligibility, at the end of his college career, who's, at the precipice of graduation, who's about to walk up out of there, right? There's no sense in doing that. It doesn't make logical sense. That being said, there might be a trial in the fall. So if I lucked up and I managed to make that, and they managed to take me from that, even if it's just for a year, or two, my last 2 years of eligibility, if I have it, if I can get a COVID or a red shirt year going, then God bless me. That's a blessing from God. That's God's plan. That's His will. And if that doesn't happen, oh well. It is what it is. Keep punching. Shoot the clip. Empty the clip. I don't care how many bullets I may or may not have in the tank. I'm going to add some more. I'm going to find some more ammunition. I am munition. I'm going to get that ammo, and I'm going to unload the clip again and again until I kill the target. That's it. And if I can't kill the target the first day, I'm going to reload the clip and do it again on day 2 and day 3 and day 4, etc., etc. God said, turn your cheek 77 times, or forgive them 77 times, or 70 plus 7 times. Or the alliteration here, the parable here is to not stop doing it. Just because somebody do you wrong one time don't mean you don't have it in your heart to forgive them. And you keep on forgiving as much as you can muster, because that is what you were called to do, to serve other people. And I get fired up about serving other people. Football is a way for me to serve other people, to show that little engine that could actually do what's practically unthinkable by the vast majority of all D1 hopeful athletes, to actually grace the field. Only 1% of all college athletes ever gets to play college football, right? And the 1% of those college athletes ever make it to the pros. So obviously it's a dog-eat-dog world. 100 times 100 is 10,000. You have a 1 in 10,000 chance from high school to get into the NFL. That's pretty ridiculous if you think about it. But who cares about the odds? I didn't care about the odds. The odds don't matter to me. I'm out here to play, and I'm out here to win. I'm out here to do whatever I can. And in the process, I'm going to show love to the guy next to me. Why? Because he just like me. They all want the same thing. We all want the same thing. We all want to win, and we're going to do what it takes to do it. And I'm going to do what it takes to do it. And I'm going to keep spreading this love, because it's the love that I was taught from God, from reading the Word, from just looking at humanity, from taking it not for granted, but for appreciating what's here, for having gratitude for my position. I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to try out. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm able to be here and able to talk to you through this camera right now. I'm grateful for all of this. I'm grateful for my position in life, even if it's melancholic, even if I feel an emotion of melancholy as I'm speaking, as if I don't know, and it's eerie. Like, cue my theme music right now. I don't know what to do. It's like, wow, you had it all figured out. You had a plan. But when the plan goes haywire, when you get punched in the mouth, what do? Like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. So what do? And like Muhammad Ali said, God is the greatest. God is the greatest. So I'm not worried. If you believe in a God, there's no such thing as depression. Now, if somebody close to me died, that might get me. But nothing else. I can't be taken down. I can't be. I refuse to be. Is there a way to get back on the field? You can play flag football. I could try to make the flag U.S. flag Olympic team, doing some hardcore training, staying on the field and just getting really fast, really fast. I could try that. I could try to go to JCSU down the street. I could try to transfer to another D2 university, if that's even applicable. I can try a myriad of things. At the end of the day, God is within. God is with me. And because of the peace of God, I'll find a way to be fine. All wounds will heal, and they will heal quickly. You just have to allow them to. You cannot hold on to what was or what could have been, and you must focus on what is in the present and be grateful for the present moment. And that's all. And that's all I'm doing. You know, I take my advice to heart, you know, or at least I'm trying to. Sometimes it's easy to talk about doing stuff. It's another thing to actually execute. My job right now is complete execution. Did I execute on that field? Not enough, not good enough. Will I execute going forward? I'll try my best. I give it everything I have. Ecclesiastes 9:10. The Lord says, this is your toilsome, this is your lot in life. Wherever you put thy hand, wherever you put your hand, do it with all your might. For this is your lot in life. In these meaningless days, in these days in vain, this is your lot in life, so do it with all thy might. I will do this with all thy might. And there is nothing else to say about that but to do it with all thy might. No excuses. I'll put my all into this, and I can't lose. I gave this hustle everything I got. I always kept it real from the very start. Niggas ain't thorough like I always thought. The can left me with a heavy heart. The streets left me with a heavy heart. Boom. I got angels all around me, yeah. I got love all around me, yeah. I'll be a fighter to the end, to my last breath. I'ma hustle to my last breath. I got angels all around me, yeah. I got love all around me, yeah. I'll be a fighter to the end, to my last breath. I'ma hustle to my last breath. Who knew I would take it to a whole nother level? Who knew I would race it with a whole nother rebel? Shawty one checking for me, mama one checking for me. But hustle every day just so I can spend a check on it. You my dog to the end, I got so much respect for you. I watched you give up on me, but I never lost faith, did I? You ain't ever hold me down, I bought a new safe, then I paper plates fresher than that wraith, then I'm built with a new reputation, blood, sweat, and tears on my new foundation. Up I'm on my main line, I can run in there. I got angels all around me, yeah. I got love all around me, yeah. I'll be a fighter to the end, to my last breath. I'ma hustle to my last breath. I got tears in my eyes. My dreams all I got, and I die for it. If I love it with a passion, I'ma ride for it. Yeah, so all in all, there's nothing more for me to say. I'm speechless. I have nothing to say. The kingdom of God is not in the word, but in the power. So I'm speaking from the power. I'm talking from the power. I feel the power, not the word. Put up or shut up. 1 John 3:18. Love and action and truth, not through words. We don't talk no more. I never conceived of talking too much. I don't talk, really. Now, if you know me in person, obviously there's times where I could go on the diatribe, I could go on the tangent, I could go on the spirited, speech about whatever's going on. But typically speaking, if you know me, I don't really talk. I don't have words to say. I'm really just me out here. And that's all. I'm comfortable being myself. Staying to my ways, basking in the cold air, the gusts of wind. February 14th is Valentine's Day right now. Do I have a Valentine's? To be seen, to be continued, to be announced. I don't know. But right now, I'm here. This is where my feet are, and that's all there is to it. So I'm about to go in here and get it for a little bit, and then go home, take a shower, make sure I'm clean for the rest of the day. I go to sleep, make sure I don't burn out my camera because I got to shoot some stuff tomorrow, some campaign, fitness, whatever going on. We're going to get it in. We're going to do it, and we're going to keep doing it. No remorse, no mercy, just do it. Let's go. Let's get fired up. If I end up fighting in the ring, if I end up being an amateur boxer before the end of the year, then, I said it here first. If that's my life, if that's where I'm supposed to be, then that's where I'm going to be. And that's all there is to it. I'm fine with that. If I'm meant to be on the field, if I can get back on the field and play meaningful football with pads, D1, D2, it doesn't matter, then gladly I will take it. I'm blessed. I'm blessed regardless. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed for a chance to repent for everything that I've ever done. I'm blessed for a chance to continue to love and to serve. Can't be more happy than that. So melancholy, but still on a positive side. Positive side note. You know? Do I know exactly what's going on? No, I don't. But I don't really care. Empty the clip. Roll up when I'm gonna shoot y'all again. Maybe I got a trial for the UFL. You know, the XFL and the USFL merge, right? So maybe I need to do that in the summer. Maybe that's the move. Maybe I could try this 1% lifestyle again in front of some real execs who might appreciate what I have to bring to the game. You know, maybe I could do it. Who knows? Maybe I have to be a dunk man like Chris Staples. You know, maybe I don't have to be any of that. Maybe I should be a rapper. You know, maybe I should do whatever God wants me to do. And that's it. So it's bittersweet. This whole thing is bittersweet. At least one of my guys made it onto the team, and he's living the dream for both of us. I'm not going to put that pressure on him, though. I need him to succeed for his own merit and to not worry about whatever I or anybody else has to say, and to do it strictly for him and for God. But, you know, that's my brother. So I'm going to give all the love and power that I can while I'm, you know, on the sidelines. And if I could join him in war, if I could go to battle with him at some point, if that is what God allows me to do, then I'm all for it. I will love it, and I will be grateful. I will be blessed. And if I can't do that, I'm still blessed. I'm still grateful. Nothing has changed. I cannot be shaken. I cannot be shaken. People can turn on me. You can turn your back on me. You can show me your spine. You can do whatever you want. I still love you. I will always love you. I don't know. You can say I have a grudge. You can say I rubbed you the wrong way. You can say that I was eccentric. You can say that I was weird. You can say whatever you want. You can say that, you know, oh, maybe he walked funny, or maybe, you know, he was too energized for me, or maybe he talked too much for me, or maybe he didn't say enough. Maybe he didn't have enough personality. Maybe he had too much personality. Maybe he was quirky. Maybe he was, you know, too insane. Maybe he was actually EJ insane. You know, I still love you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you had a piece of God, when you know where you come from, when you know just the energy that's embedded within your cells, your veins, your atom, your atomic structure, the fact that you come from dust like stars, you are a superstar. Boom. You are a cog in the universe. You are an expression of God. It is what it is. I will be fine. I will always be fine. Even when I'm not fine, eventually I will still be fine. And if I have to die to be fine, I will be fine in death. Death before dishonor. I will not cap or lie to none of y'all. This is as real as it gets. You know, the highs, the lows, the indifference. I'm not showing you highlights. I'm showing you reality. I am showing you reality. That's all. If you want me to do something for you, hit me up. I'm available same day, pretty much. If you need me for something, hit me up. I can probably be available on the same day, same notice, same call, whatever. Camera work, a workout partner, a sparring partner, somebody to hold you accountable, somebody to push, somebody to compete with, somebody to study with, somebody to, you know, go on dates with, somebody to have adventures with, a companion, anything that you need that you feel like I could possibly fill the void for, and fill in the gaps for you, let me know, and I'll try to be there for you. Why? Because that's all I can do. That's all we should be able to do for each other, is to show up. Half the battle is showing up, and I will show up, and I will always try my best to show up. Now, if I can't show up, I'm already preoccupied showing up somewhere else. It is what it is. But I will never try not to show up if I can help it. Now, if you rub me the wrong way, then, you know, I'm entitled to my opinion just like everybody else is. But I'm not here to cast judgment. That is not my job. That is God's job. My job is to serve as best as I can. And that's what I intend to do. That's what I intend to do. And that's about it. So, Spirited Rant is over. I love each and every one of y'all watching this. And I give everything I have. Whatever comes next, I'm giving it everything I have. Coming up with these programs, coming up with this ebook, every other plan that I got, you know, cooking up in my brain that God is allowing me to think of. Let's go. Giving it everything I have. All out. No mercy. No negotiation with myself. It's all out. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for tuning in. We'll get to it later. Let's go.